In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to jump to the last cell in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel and bring up the worksheet you want to work in. This is especially useful when you're dealing with a large spreadsheet and don't want to waste time scrolling through rows and columns manually. Excel includes a few built-in keyboard shortcuts that make navigating your data much faster and more efficient. The main idea here is that Excel can jump to the last used cell in a continuous range of data depending on the direction you choose. This is helpful when you want to quickly move through a list, check the end of a data set, or find where your current entries stop. Let's start with moving to the last row in a column. Click any cell within the column you want to navigate. Then press Ctrl and the down arrow key at the same time. Excel will jump down to the last non-empty cell in that column. In other words, it will stop at the bottom of the filled data in that vertical section. For example, if a column contains a few entries one under another, and you begin at the top of that data, using Ctrl plus down arrow will take you directly to the last filled cell in that group. This can save a lot of time when you're working with long lists such as names, products, dates, or numbers. Now let's look at moving across a row. Select any cell in the row you want to use, then press Ctrl and the right arrow key together. Excel will jump to the last non-empty cell in that row. This is the horizontal version of the same shortcut, and it's great for wide tables where data stretches across many columns. These shortcuts are simple, but they can make a big difference in your workflow. Instead of dragging the scroll bar or repeatedly pressing arrow keys, you can move instantly to the edge of your data. That's especially helpful when you're reviewing spreadsheets, cleaning up information, or checking how far your data extends. One thing to keep in mind is that Excel jumps based on non-empty cells. So if there are blank cells in between your data, the shortcut may stop earlier than expected. In that case, just start from a different filled cell in the same range to get the result you want. And that's how to jump to the last cell in Excel using quick keyboard shortcuts. Once you start using them, navigating spreadsheets becomes much faster and a lot more convenient.